Hey you Stygian Dogs. Well, I'm recently back from being lost in the north, and as I slowly acclimatized my return to civilization, I thought it was time for another Conan Catch-Up. San Diego Comicon came and went, and while it didn't offer any updates around Conan in film or television, I was kind of hoping it might, we did get some good bits of information. If you haven't already done so, make sure to check out the video presentation of the Conan panel on the official Conan the Barbarian YouTube channel. Sean made sure to capture the great conversation and announcements in full. We got news that the Heroic Legends short stories from Titan Books would continue into the future, and I'm crossing my fingers that we'll eventually see a print edition collecting these stories. Other big news was the anticipated announcement that the Savage Sword of Conan will continue for another year. Along with this was the confirmation that issue 6 of the Savage Sword will see Roy Thomas team up with Roberto de la Torre in what should be an epic retro blast of adventure. Rob had hinted at this in a post on one of my videos, and I'm pretty excited to see it fully realized. Other great news was that Jim Zub has signed a 3-year non-exclusive contract with Heroic Signatures to continue working with the Hyborian Age. This sort of commitment is certainly a vote of confidence in the quality of Zub's work, and it speaks to a long-term vision that reaches beyond the status quo. Something that will ultimately be mutually beneficial for all parties, including us fans. Something I hadn't expected was this announcement, an in-development Conan action figure. The figure is based on Rob de la Torre's Battle of the Black Stone free comic book day cover. With 30 to 32 points of articulation, double-jointed knees and elbows, the figure will be just shy of 7 inches. The official account promises other figures in the series, including Conan's most well-known allies and enemies, along with other Robert E. Howard characters. I'm certainly chuffed with my recent Mezco 112 collective King Conan, so I'm pretty excited at the prospect of other detailed action figures. Like many though, I'll be keeping an eye out for pricing details, with the hope that the figure remains within reach of the average fan, especially if this is just one of many to be offered. And speaking of the Battle of the Black Stone event, yesterday I woke up to this handy-dandy checklist that will prepare fans for what's to come. While not mandatory to enjoy the Battle of the Black Stone miniseries event, you'll likely want to have read issues 1 through 12 either in the monthly format or the trade paperback collections. And obviously it's worth checking out the Free Comic Book Day 2024 issue. It's available for free. Check out the link in the description. Things will really kick off in issue number 4 of the Savage Sword of Conan, releasing in 2 weeks on August 28th. We'll get to see more from Pat Zircher, Solomon Kane. We'll see Jeffrey Shanks' comic writing debut with a Conrad and Kirwan story. We're going to see Borak and much more. It's going to be great. The Battle of the Blackstone event proper kicks off in September, and then it runs through to December. And November also gives us some bonus content. Conan, Cult of the Obsidian Moon, a novel by James Lovegrove. We've already seen the fantastic cover previews for issue number 1 of Battle of the Black Stone, and while I was in lands largely free from the sorcery of the internet, Max von Fafner pinged me to let me know that he was returning as a cover artist for issue number 2 of the Black Stone. You'll know that I really dig Fafner's style, so I was pretty pleased to see his return. His return's all the sweeter in that it accompanies 2 other fabulous covers. One from Rob de la Torre featuring Conan and Solomon Kane, and the next, Pat Zircher's Borak. I think Pat's style is perfect for Borak. I'd love to see more, and if you have yet to read Robert E. Howard's Borak, you should consider doing so. You're in for a total treat. And to close out the topic of the Battle of the Black Stone, make sure to check out the just posted interview with Jim Zub on the official Conan the Barbarian site. Now here's something unexpected that I first saw posted by Fred Malmberg. The Hyborian Age in Roblox? That's right, Conan, Hoarder Slayer is now available on Roblox. Enter the Hyborian Age where storms and hordes of enemies will test your mettle. Build, battle, and upgrade your arsenal in a rewarding wave defense game inspired by Conan Exiles. Now, I usually witness my kids playing Roblox and participating in fashion shows or weird hide-and-seek games, but as Malmberg points out, 25% of the Roblox community is 18+, and this is one of the finest games available on the platform. I guess I might have to give it a try. So, the next couple of weeks are going to be great for Conan fans, starting with the release of issue number 14 of the monthly series on next Wednesday, August 21st, and if you're in Toronto, things will really ramp up after that. FanExpo Canada begins the evening of Thursday, August 22nd and runs through the full weekend. My son and I attended last year on the Saturday, along with what felt like a million other people, and I'm excited to return again this year. For fans of the Hyborian Age, here's a list, incomplete though it may be, of Conan's compatriots who you can expect to find at this year's event. Nick Marenkovich, Stanley Archerm Lau, Mark Silvestri, Simone Bianchi, Steve McNiven, Nick Bradshaw, Jerry Duggan, Fred Kennedy, Eja Curry, Kevin McGuire, Dave McKeag, Kerry Nort, Yannick Paquette, Dan Parent, Carl Potts, Mike Ruth, Marco Rudy, Frank Thierry, and of course, Grim Jim Zub. I plan to attend throughout the weekend, and I'll be sporting this fancy Stygian Dogs patch. So if you happen to watch the channel and see me in person, please feel free to approach me to say hello and let's talk about Conan. And if you'd like your own Stygian Dogs patch, you can support the channel by ordering one in the links below. Yes, the pricing might be exorbitant, and I will certainly not be getting rich, but at least you'll be able to demonstrate your allegiance to our mighty mongrel horde. Alternatively, you can always support the channel by giving thanks. But ultimately, I thank you for watching, liking, consider subscribing, and until next time, take it easy, you Stygian Dogs.